We also have thing 1 and thing 2. Say hi, thing 1 and thing 2. Yeah, so there you go. Samayam, cat in the hat, thing 1 and thing 2. Show me what you got, okay? Carnival family, are you all ready? Yeah. Let's start with Samayam. There you go. Ooh. Yeah, show your love to Samayam Carnival family. Wow, let's move on to, we got cat in the hat. Oops. Yes, come on, show your love with cat in the hat, Carnival family. And we got, last but not the least, we got thing 1 and thing 2. Oops. Yes, come on, show your love to thing 1 and thing 2, Carnival family. And now say bye, thing 1 and thing 2. Yes, and bye, cat in the hat. And we got Samayam, bye, Sam. There you go, Carnival family. Are you ready for the story time? Yeah. I need more energy this morning. Are you ready for story time? Yeah. I want you to be go wild and crazy and make some noise. Can you do that? Yeah. Yes. Carnival family, welcome to Dr. Sue's story time. Please welcome Go Wild and Crazy and make some noise. You're very amazing. Cruise Director, Adam!
Goodness, good morning everybody. How are we doing today, everyone? Oh, it's great to see all of you. Welcome one and all inside the Venetian Palace for our big Seuss-a-Palooza story time. Now I've got a question for all of you. Who here loves Dr. Seuss? Who here loves Dr. Seuss? Oh my goodness. Well, let's be honest, that's why we're all here, right? Well, there are so many great Dr. Seuss stories, and there's so many ones that I absolutely love. We've got, of course, the Cat in the Hat, we've got Samayam, Green Eggs and Ham, Fox and Socks, and that's just to name a few. But today, we are telling a story all about an elephant with a lot of love. Everybody say, aww. Anyone might have a guess what story we could be doing today. What story are we going to do today? Horton, here's who is absolutely correct. Now this is no regular story time. This is going to be our interactive story time. So what that means is all of you here are going to help bring the story to life. We're going to be playing different characters, have a number of different settings, a number of different cues, but it requires a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm. So, Carnival Liberty, can you help me bring the story to life today? Oh, I feel like we could be a lot louder than that. Can you help me bring the story to life today? Oh, amazing. Now, in order to read a story, what is the number one thing that we need to help read a story? What's the number one thing that we need? We need a book. Absolutely, that is correct. A book, very close. We need a book to help read the story time, and we've got the biggest book on the high seas, everybody. So, please welcome out onto the stage, the book, everybody! Oh, wow! Ren, that book is ginormous! Oh my goodness, that is going to be perfect for our story time. Oh, very good, Ren. Very, very good. Excellent job. Okay, so we've got the giant book to help read the story. Now, we need a setting for our story, don't we, everybody? So, we are all going to be now set in the town of Whoville. You are all now officially the Who's of Whoville. So that's the first character everybody's going to be playing. Now, there's going to be a point in the story where everyone's going to shout out, "We are here." I want to get everyone warmed up right now and ready for the story time. So we're all going to shout out right now, "We are here." Everybody?
We are here.
And again?
We are here.
One more time?
We are
You
here.
are here indeed. Fantastic. Now, every town needs a town mayor, and we've got someone who's going to help lead and save the day today. I wonder who it's going to be. Well, please welcome out onto the stage, the town mayor, everybody. Oh, it's Ren for the fun squad, everybody. Oh, royalty in the room. Come on, Ren. All right, so Ren, you are going to be the town mayor. These are all the Who's of Whoville. Now, Ren, I'm looking around, and I'm seeing a lot of talented people here today. Now, we need someone in the audience to play the part of Jojo. Now Jojo is a big part to play, all right? Now, you don't need to come up on stage, you do it from the comfort of your seats, and the easiest thing is, there's only one line to learn, and that is the word yop. So, I want to make it fair for everybody. and I want to host an open audition right now. We are looking for someone who's going to be loud and proud, and all you're going to say is the word yop. So I want everyone to warm up their voices right now. Now, on the count of 3, whoever says the word yop the loudest is going to be cast as the role of Jojo. So get ready, be nice and loud. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was loud, but I feel like we can be a lot louder. So I need everybody to stand on up at this time. Everybody stand on up. Stand on up from there. Fantastic. Okay, so let's be really loud. Make it count, okay? So get ready, everybody. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was a lot of loud people there. All right, Ren, so you are looking, you do not have an easy time. You were looking and listening, and who was the loudest yop in the room? Who are you going to pick? Ooh. Oh, down at the front over here, you have been selected. You got the cat in the hat as well. All right, so I would like to hear your yop as loud as possible. You ready to shout it out? Can we hear it as loud as possible? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's all right, that's all right. He's going to do amazing. He's going to do amazing. We're going to do it all together with you, okay? We're going to do it all together. So, tell you what, let's all do it together nice and loud. When you're ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. That was amazing. You're going to do absolutely amazing. Okay, so we've got first characters all set. Now, the next character of the story, is going to be, oh my goodness, it's going to be the sour kangaroo. So, when you think of a kangaroo, what action does a kangaroo do? Can anyone show me right now? What action does a kangaroo do? Absolutely bounces just like that. However, these are no regular kangaroos. These are sour kangaroos, everybody. So you know what that means? You got to do your best sour face for us right now. Who can do their best sour face? Very sour. Excellent job. So, whenever we mention the sour kangaroos, I want everybody to stand up, do their best sour face, and bounce like a kangaroo. So let's try it right now. Please welcome the sour kangaroos. Oh, these are very sour kangaroos over here. Oh my goodness. Excellent job, everybody. All right, so we've got the sour kangaroos. Now, the next character of the story is going to be Vlad Vladikov, the black-bottomed eagle. Now, whenever you think of an eagle, what action does an eagle do? Can anyone show me what action an eagle does? That's right, flaps the wings just like that. What sound does an eagle make? Interesting. Okay, so everyone's got their own interpretation of that. I love it. So, whenever Vlad Vladikov, the black-bottomed eagle, is mentioned in the story, I want everybody to stand on that, flap your wings, and do your best eagle call. All right, get ready for this. Please welcome Vlad Vladikov, the black-bottomed eagle. Very good, Joelle. Fantastic. Oh my goodness, that is vicious over there. Very vicious. He studied the character very, very well. A bit too well, don't you think? All right, now, the next character of the story is going to be the jungle animal crew. Now, when you think of a jungle animal, I want you to think of your own favorite jungle animal, and this is going to be your own interpretation, your own creativity. Now, you could be absolutely anything. You could be a rhino, a sloth, a leopard, a tiger, whatever you want to be when we are set in the jungle of animals. So whenever I mention the jungle animal crew, I want to see your best jungle animal. So get ready, everybody. Please welcome the jungle animal crew. Let's see your jungle animals, everybody. Oh, very good over here. Oh, we've got a flamingo on the loose, everybody. Oh my goodness. Very good, Cammy. Very, very good. Okay, so we've got the jungle animal crew. We've got Vlad Vladikov, the black-bottomed eagle. We've got the sour kangaroos over here. We've got the town mayor. We've got the JoJos everywhere as well. I think that's everybody, isn't it? I think that's it. Are we all set for the story? No? Who are we missing, everybody? Is there someone missing from the story? Oh my goodness! Oh, of course, thank you so much, Stella. And we are, of course, missing Horton the elephant. Oh, how could we forget that, honestly? Well, we've got someone who's going to be playing the part. She's waited her whole life to play this moment. We are very, very excited. Please welcome Horton the elephant! Oh my goodness! It's Howler from the squad. Wow, Paola, you are looking the part today. Alright, so Paola, you are going to be playing Horton the Elephant. Big part to play, but of course we're going to have a ton of fun whilst doing it. Now, Paola, can you do your best elephant impression for everybody right on over here? You ready? Here we go. How did you do that? Oh my goodness, Paola, that was fantastic. Now, as I mentioned before, there's going to be a number of different cues in the story. Now, one of the big cues that's going to happen is when I'm going to say Clover's up. When I say Clover's up, I want everyone to get their hands up like this and go jazz hands, jazz hands. Everybody, very, very good jazz hands over here. Excellent job. Now, there's a very important message of Horton Hears the Who, and that is a person's a person, no matter how small. Now, we're going to be saying that several times during the story. So whenever I say a person's a person, you help me complete it by saying, no matter how small. So let's practice right now. A person's a person.
No matter how small.
Fantastic. Okay, so we've got all of our cues, we've got all of our characters, we've got our settings. So, actors, let's get to position right now and let's get ready to tell the story. All right, Carla and Liberty, get ready as we present to you Horton Hears the Who by Dr. Seuss. Here we go. On the 15th of May, in the jungle of Nool, Horton was splashing, enjoying the jungle's great joys, when Horton the elephant heard a small noise. So Horton stopped splashing, looked towards the sound. That's funny for Horton, there's no one around. Then he heard it again, just a very faint yelp, as if some tiny person were calling for help. I'll help you, said Horton, but who are you? Where? Horton looked and looked, but could see nothing there, but a small speck of dust blowing past through the air. Look at the speck of dust, everybody. Everybody say, ooh. I say, murmured Horton, I've never heard tell of a small speck of dust that is able to yell. So you know what I think? I think that there must be someone on top of that small speck of dust. Some sort of creature of very small size, too small to be seen by an elephant's eyes. Some poor little person who's shaking with fear that they'll blow in the pool they have no way to steer. I'll just have to save them, because after all, a person's a person. So gently and using the greatest of care, the elephant stretched a great trunk through the air and lifted the dust speck and carried it over and placed it down safe on a very soft clover. Get ready for the first characters, everybody. Hump, hump the voice. 'Twas the sour kangaroos. Let's see you bouncing, everybody. And the young kangaroo in the pouch said, hump too. Why? That speck is as small as the head of a pin. A person on that? Why? There never has been. Believe me, said Horton, I tell you sincerely, my ears are quite keen and I heard them quite clearly. I think you're a fool, laughed the sour kangaroo. And the young kangaroo in the pouch said, me too. You're the biggest blind fool in the jungle of Nool. And the kangaroos plunged into the cool of the pool. What terrible splashing, the elephant frowned. I can't let my very small persons get drowned. I've got to protect them. I'm bigger than they. So Horton plucked up the clover and hustled away. Should I put this speck down, Horton thought with alarm. Well, if I do, these small persons may come to great harm. I can't put it down, and I won't. After all, a person's a person. Fantastic. Then Horton stopped walking. The speck voice was talking. The voice was so faint, one could just barely hear it. Speak up, please, said Horton, and put an ear near it. My friends, came the voice. Oh, you're a very fine friend. You've helped all of us folks on this dust speck no end. You've saved all of our houses, our ceilings and floors. You've saved all of our churches and grocery stores. You mean, Horton gasped, you have buildings there too? Yes, my town is called Whoville, for I am a Who, and we Whos are all thankful and grateful to you. And Horton called back to the mayor of the town, well, you're safe now. Don't worry, I won't let you down. But just as he spoke to the mayor of the speck, the jungle animal crew climbed up Horton's neck. The animals came shouting, "What rot? This elephant's talking to Whos who are not." They snatched Horton's clover. They carried it off to a black-bottomed eagle named Blood-Blooded Cough. And before the poor elephant could even speak, that eagle flew off with the flower in its beak. Let me hear your eagle calls and see your eagle flapping, everybody. Whoa. All that late afternoon and far into the night, that black-bottomed bird flapped its wings in fast flight, while Horton chased after with groans over stones, and tattered one's toenails and tattered one's bones, and begged, "Please don't harm all my little folks who have as much right to live as us bigger folks do." But far, far beyond them the eagle kept flapping, and over its shoulder called back, "Quit your yapping. I'll fly the night through. I'm a bird. I don't mind it. I'll hide this tomorrow where you'll never find it." And at 6:56 the next morning it did it. It sure was a terrible place that it hid it. It let that small clover drop somewhere inside of a great patch of clovers 100 miles wide. Clovers up, everybody, clovers up! "Fine, let's," sneered the bird, "but I think you will fail." And it left with the flip of its black-bottomed tail. "Ooh, I'll find it," cried Horton. "I'll find it or bust. I shall find my friends on that small speck of dust." And clover by clover with care, Horton picked up and searched them and called, "Are you there?" Then on through the afternoon, hour after hour, till they were found at last on the 3 millionth flower. "My friends," cried the elephant, "tell me, do tell, are you safe? Are you sound? Are you whole? Are you well?" From down on the speck came the voice of the mayor. "We've really had trouble, much more than our share. So Horton, please," pleaded the voice of the mayor, "will you stick us by Whos whilst we're making repairs?" "Of course," Horton answered, "of course I will stick. I'll stick by you small folks through thin and through thick." Guess who's back, everybody? Hump, hump to voice. 'Twas the sour kangaroos. "For almost 2 days now, you've run wild and insisted on chatting with persons who've never existed. And I'm here to state," snapped the big kangaroo, "that your silly, nonsensical game is all through." And the young kangaroo in the pouch said, "Me too." With the help of this animal crew and animal tigers, leopards, rhinos, and sloths too who've helped I've engaged, you're going to be roped and you're going to be caged. Mayor, Horton called. "Hello, Mayor, you've got to prove now that you really are there." And the people cried loudly. They cried out in fear. "All right, who's the people you're going to shout out?" "We are here." Everybody!
We are here.
And again!
We are
One more time!
We are
The
here.
elephant smiled. That was clear as a bell. You kangaroos surely heard that very well. I heard nice small voices, and you didn't either. And the young kangaroo in the pouch said, "Me neither." "Let's go!" they shouted, and caged the big boat. Wrap up Horton with 10 miles of rope. Horton fought back as they started to haul Horton into a cage, but managed to call to the mayor, "Don't give up. I believe in you all, because after all, a person's a person."
No matter how small.
The mayor grabbed a tom-tom and started to smack it. And all over Whoville, they hooped up a racket. "Come on, everybody, let's make some noise!" They rattled tin kettles. They beat on brass pans, on garbage pail tops, and on cranberry cans. And Horton called back, "I can hear you just fine, but the kangaroo's ears aren't as strong quite as mine. Are you sure every Who down in Whoville is working? Quick, look through your town. Is there anyone shirking?" Through the town rushed the mayor, from the east to the west, and everyone seemed to be doing their best. And just when it felt it was getting nowhere and almost about to give up in despair, the mayor suddenly burst through a door, and that mayor discovered one shirker quite hidden away in Fairfax apartment 12J. A very small shirker named Jojo. Ooh. Very good. Was just standing and bouncing a yo-yo. Not making a sound, not a yip, not a chirp. And the mayor rushed inside and grabbed at the young twerp and climbed with the lad up the Eiffelberger Tower. This, cried the mayor, is your town's darkest hour. So open your mouth, lad, for every voice counts. When they finally got to the top, the lad looked around and shouted out. Everyone together shouted out! Yeah! And that one small extra yacht put it over. Finally, at last, from that speck of their clover, their voices were heard. They rang out clear and clean, and the elephant smiled. Do you see what I mean? They proved they are persons, no matter how small, and the whole world was saved by the smallest of all. Ah, how true. Yes, how true, said the big kangaroo. And from now on, you know what I'm planning to do. From now on, I'm going to protect them with you. And the young kangaroo in the pouch said, me too. From sun in the summer, from rain when it's fallish, I'm going to protect them no matter how smallish. Everybody say, ah. Oh, folks, how about a big round of applause for the cast of All It Is a Hill? Let's hear the Sarah Kangaroos, Paul Tim the Elephant, the Jungle Animal Crew, Vlad Vladikov, the Black Bottom Eagle, and the Town Mayor. And give yourselves a big round of applause, everybody, because you helped bring the story to life today. Well done, Jojo. Well done to all of you. That was absolutely fantastic. Now, there's one more person who wants to come on out to say a massive thank you to all of you for coming along today. So please welcome back to the stage, the Cat in the Hat. Oh, my goodness. The cat is back, everybody. Oh, my goodness, Cat in the Hat. What an amazing start to the day, right? How much fun did you have today? Oh my, so much fun, so much fun. Did you have fun with us today, everybody? Oh, well, thank you all very, very much for coming and joining us for what's been a great start to the morning. Now, I've got a question for all of you. Who's ready for the Bahamas? Oh my goodness! We are just about